Hello, welcome to another prenatal yoga class. That's again third trimester yoga, and it's the last class I prepared for the third trimester. And I'm really glad to share this first YIN yoga YouTube video with you. For the class today, so as I say, we are going to do YIN yoga. This means we are holding the poses for long periods of time. We are trying to deactivate the muscles so that we can reach the connective tissues. And we are gonna do poses basically in sitting and laying. And if you want to learn more about YIN yoga, I can explain it in another video. I also have some Instagram posts where you can read about it, but basically we just hold the poses in a very passive way and for long periods of time. And throughout this practice, what I want to reach is for you to remain calm and learn how to remain calm throughout life, throughout pregnancy, and mostly through labor, because I want to prepare you in these third trimester classes already for labor. So mentally, I want for you to connect with your strengths, with your wisdom, and trust you. I want that you learn how to trust yourself and how to know that you are really stronger and wiser than you may think. And then when the labor comes, you will know what to do and how to do it. And physically, what I want to reach throughout this class is an opening of the pelvic and hip area, so that this area is relaxed and open for the moment of labor, because we are now approaching the end of the third trimester. And there will be a couple of poses where I will explain it throughout the class. We will make space in the belly as well for people that have issues where the baby is not positioned correctly, so that it can make a space for the baby to move around and try to go to the right position. That's basically what I want to reach physically and mentally. And I want for you to learn to connect with the baby and with the breath, of course, as we have been doing through the whole pregnancy classes, so that in the moment of labor you can also take your breath to lead you and to support you. So for the class today, we are going to use quite a bit of things to help us, materials. So if you don't have them, don't worry. I'm gonna always give an option where you don't need anything, but if you have them, this will be great, because it will let you be more passive, be more yin, which is what we want to reach today, and also stay more comfortable. So we are going to use, if you have it, a couple of yoga blocks, a yoga bolster. That's one from myself, YIN Yoga 3. So if you want one, let me know. I can design one for you in the color you choose. And then we will also have maybe a meditation cushion. That's also the first one I made. So designed by myself as well, all organic, handmade in Spain. So these are basically the three things we will need, mostly in this class: the blocks and the yoga bolster. And the yoga bolster is something I can recommend to any pregnant woman when you do yoga, because this will help you to make the poses much more reachable and comfortable. So that's all what I had to say for now. Now we just go on our yoga mat or on our blanket and chill and get stronger and resilient together. So have fun. See you now on the mat. Hello, I'm Jen, and I welcome you to this YIN yoga class for pregnancy. We will start in a comfortable sitting position, so take a block under your sit bones, maybe a meditation cushion like I have, or just sit on the floor if that's comfortable for you. And if you can sit comfortable in a cross-leg position, I will recommend it, because the class today is going to focus on opening the hips and the pelvis. But if you are not comfortable in the cross-leg, you can also choose another position. So once you find a comfortable seat, take a deep inhale through the nose, bring the shoulders all the way up towards your ears, hold for a moment, and when you exhale, through the shoulders, slowly down and close your eyes. And take the hands on your belly and start breathing through the nose in and out. Bringing your chin a little bit towards your chest so that the neck is long. And let your legs relax fully, the feet, all the hip and pelvic area. And feel the touch of your hands on your belly. And start setting up the connection with yourself and with the baby or babies inside your belly. To let your breath flow naturally, organically, in and out through your nose. And feel calm, feel relaxed. Start letting go everything that doesn't serve you in this moment. And while you inhale, you think, my baby and I, we are calm. When you exhale, we are serene. Inhale, we are calm. Exhale, we are serene. One more time together. Inhale, we are calm. Exhale, we are serene. Keep going with this mantra in your own breathing rhythm. And start feeling the calmness and serenity inside yourself. And remember that anytime throughout this class, you can always go back to this mantra. Whenever it may help you release any tension in your body or your mind. We are calm. We are serene. The next time that you exhale, release your mantra, release your hands, and bring the palms together in front of your heart. We open this class with one Om together. Inhale deeply through the nose. Out the nose, exhale. For Om, inhale, relaxed. Let the head fall towards your hands. Take a smile and open slowly the eyes. Bring the hands on your thighs. Pull the baby in, the belly in, round your spine. Look down towards your belly button. When you inhale, open your chest like a cow. Open up. Exhale, round the spine, baby in towards the spine. Inhale, cat cow in sitting position. A couple of more times. Round the spine, exhale. Inhale, open the chest area. Exhale, we open the back side. Inhale, lift up, smile. One more time. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. When you exhale, come back in a neutral spine position and maybe move the arms, the hands, make the movements that you may feel. Now we start with the first pose. We start opening the pelvic area, creating a space. So we come in a yoga squat, but with support. I'm gonna sit on the meditation cushion. You can also take a yoga block or 2 yoga blocks to sit there. Or if you don't have any blocks or a cushion, you can also place yourself towards the wall with your back so that you have some support. Because we are holding the poses for a little longer than in the more active practices. So find your squat. There where it is comfortable, bring the arms inside your knees with the palms together and try to open your heart, lift up with your chest so that the spine remains long and that you feel the opening in the hip and pelvic area. Close your eyes here and start breathing farther through the nose, in and out. And be welcome to repeat your mantra. We are calm, we are serene. Try to bring your focus already in the pelvic area and relax everything around it. In the YIN practice, we want to relax every muscle so that we can reach the other tissues like the fascia, the bones, the tendons and the ligaments. So try to let go in every muscle of your body, mostly right now in the hip, legs area. Remain connected with your baby and your breath. Keep your face soft, your eyes soft, your mouth. Now we inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4 and exhale in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the exhale is longer. Inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4 and out in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A couple of more times together. Inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4 and out in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4 and out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going on your own. Lengthening the exhale in comparison to the inhale. If this rhythm is not comfortable for you, you can always modify. But make sure that the exhale is longer so that you activate the parasympathetic nervous system throughout the breath. Now the last time that you exhale, take a deep inhale through the nose, out the mouth, let go, smile and open your eyes. And slowly release the hands, maybe twist the wrist in one direction and softly in the other direction. And now take your yoga block or your cushion, whatever you have used, and come sitting on the ground. For a counter pose, take the hands behind your hips or around your hip area. Take the feet wider than the hips, and now let the knees fall towards the one side and the other. Be kind, be soft. We will do counter poses in between the YIN yoga hold, so that we can let the synovial fluid go around the joints and heal the area. Slowly try to find the middle. Cross the feet and come in a kneeling position. If you feel that it hurts on your knees, you can put some padding. And now we stay on the left knee. We take the right foot on the ground, and we keep looking towards the left side of the yoga mat. The right foot points forward, and I'm with the left shin, left knee on the ground. From here, we take the right arm on the right thigh for gate pose. Keep opening the pelvic area, and the left arm all the way up, and then side bend towards the right. And let your neck, your head go to wherever your neck feels comfortable. Once you reach the pose, close the eyes and keep breathing. Keep breathing longer in every exhale. Feel the opening, the length on the whole left side of your body, as well as on your hip and pelvic area. Try to relax every muscle you are not needing right now. Relax the pelvic floor. Remain soft on your face, on your lips, on your eyes, on your forehead. And whenever you feel you need it, remember your mantra. My baby and I, we are calm. We are serene. We are calm. We are serene. Feel free, if it helps you, to also use the ocean breath or Ujjayi, if you know that. If you don't know it, don't worry about it, just breathe normally. A couple of more breaths here. This pose, because it's a bit more active, we hold for less time in this YIN practice. And then slowly, with the next exhale, find a way up. Bring the hands on your hips, and then bring your right knee back on the ground. And now we change sides. The right shin, right knee remain on the ground. The left foot looks towards the back of the yoga mat. You keep looking to the left side. Your left forearm on the left thigh, right arm all the way up, and side bend to the left, so that now we open the whole right side of the body. And farther, the area we are focusing today, the pelvis, the hips. Relax your belly. Relax everything you can in this moment. Close the eyes and remain connected with yourself, with your baby, with this moment, with this cycle of your life, of your pregnancy. We want to get ready throughout these yoga classes for the birth, for the labor time, getting ready for the cycles of labor, when high moments come and down moments, and also physically by opening the area of the hip and pelvis, helping the baby to go down. Couple of more breaths here. And now slowly come all the way up with your upper body. Take the hands in front of you on the ground. Come in on your knees, on your hands, and a couple of times cat-cow. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round the spine, baby in. Inhale, lift, smile. Exhale, round. Couple more. Inhale, moving slow through the YIN practice. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One last time. Inhale, open your heart. Baby drops, belly drops. Exhale, baby, belly in towards the spine, round. Inhale, come in a neutral position of the spine. And slowly find your way in the sitting position. We are going to the sitting straddle, and for that you can sit on the floor, but if that is too much for you, for your lower back, you can always sit a little bit higher on a blanket or on a yoga block. If you have something to help you around, like yoga blocks, cushions, a bolster, that would be great. Otherwise, it's also not a problem. So first, find a wide stand of your legs. Take, if you have things to help you in front of you, I'm gonna use the yoga bolster, for instance, and I'm gonna place it vertically in front of me. And now inhale, lift up, and when you exhale, you fold forward, and just go as deep as your belly allows or as your hip area allows. Don't need to go all the way down, so you can stay with your forearms on your blocks or on your yoga bolster. If you feel, you can even go more down, and if you can go quite down but you have the cushion too close, you can always bring it a bit more far away. Make a space for the belly here and just stay there for the next 3 minutes or so. So once you find your position, relax fully the legs, relax the feet, relax everything you can in your body, and close the eyes. Try not to pull or press anywhere. So just fall there where it's comfortable for you, where your body allows today. Try to release every tension you may have, physically and mentally. And maybe scan your body for a moment here. And try to find areas where you may feel a little tight, a little tense. And breathe there. Send your breath to that area that needs your love today. Your shoulder blades go away from each other, the shoulders relax down, the arms, the hands. And maybe the pose invites you very naturally to go a bit deeper. Then you can do that without forcing anything. Relax, breathe, and keep lengthening the exhales in comparison to the inhales. Keep using your mantra if that helps you. We are calm, we are serene. We are calm, we are serene. Check again on your feet, on your legs, whether they are really relaxed, whether you let go in your muscles. Sometimes it feels like we are relaxed, but it's not the case, so try to scan it properly and let go. For that, sometimes helps to breathe out through the mouth. And if this pose becomes really intense at some point, this one or any other pose in this class, just stay calm, be patient, and accept this cycle, accept this moment how it really is right now. Because this will only make you stronger through labor, when you will have to go through strenuous moments where maybe you want to give up, but you are strong enough to keep going, to stay steady throughout that cycle, whichever it is. Take one more deep inhale here, and exhale. Slowly come back on your hands. Come all the way up. And then with the help of your hands, bend slightly the knees. Bring the feet again on the floor, a bit wider than the hips. And windshield wipers as counter pose. Letting go, releasing, enjoying this little break. And then come back in the middle for half butterfly pose. Keep your left leg extended. Bring the sole of your right foot on the inner side of the left thigh and let your right knee fall outward. If your knee doesn't come comfortable to the floor, you can always take a yoga block and place it under your knee so that you remain more relaxed in the hip. Otherwise, just do it without the block. And you can again take in front of you a yoga bolster or a folded blanket or yoga blocks, whatever you are used to. Or if you don't have anything, just keep on your hands on your forearms. And now come all the way up with your upper body, extend the arms, smile, lift up. And when you exhale, fall forward, release. You can become round here or keep the spine longer, whatever it feels better for you. If you have issues in your lower back, then I will recommend you to stay more upright on your spine so that you keep it more in a neutral position. But whatever the upper body does, just release your left leg, let go the foot, the leg, and keep the eyes closed, keep the breath relaxed and steady. Keep your neck long, and just breathe in the whole back side of your body, in your left leg, your right hip. And try to scan the body and see where you feel this pose mostly. Is it in your left leg, on the hip, on the back? Just observing and accepting what's happening right now. Keep breathing. And if it's possible for you, try to let your head rest on something so that your muscles in the neck area are not pulling. I'm not showing it that way myself because of the microphone, otherwise it gets too close to my mouth, but you can put fists under your forehead or you can put the yoga blocks so that the neck, the head are relaxed. Let go. Breathe out stress, nervousness, insecurities. Anything you don't need, breathe it out. We are taking a few more breaths here. Remain calm, remain serene. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. And now the mouth. Let go. Come slowly on your hands. Come all the way up. And now take your left hand behind you, behind your hip, and your right hand as well. And now just lift up just a little bit so that you can put a bit of tension on your left glute and slowly come back. Come up again, a bit of tension in the left glute and back down. One more time. Up and down. Very nice. And now we change sides. We extend the right leg to the front. Bring the inside, the left sole on the inside of the right thigh. Find your comfortable position sitting. If you need, put a blanket under your sit bones. And again, feel free to use a yoga bolster in front of you or yoga blocks. Now take a deep inhale, lift up. Exhale, fall forward. And then fall wherever it is okay for you. Don't try to go too deep, but also don't become lazy and stay too high. Just there where it is natural in your body. Find your edge. The 3 steps of Yin Yoga. Find the edge. Stay still, so try not to move as much as you can. And hold for long. The 3 pillars of Yin. Release every muscle on your right leg, on your pelvic floor, on your hips. Remain steady, remain connected with your baby and your breath. We are calm, we are serene. We are calm, we are serene. Release the hands, the arms, the shoulders. Release every cell in your body. Let go. Relax your mouth fully. And maybe observe what's going on in your mind right now. without judgment, without trying to change anything. Just observe your thoughts. So that you can try to understand yourself a little better. Take one more inhale here. And now the mouth. Let go. Slowly open the eyes again. Start coming up with the help of your hands. And take the hands again close to your hips. And now lift up. Activate your right glute. And slowly come down. 2 more like this. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more up and down. Nice. Move slowly. And now we come in the full butterfly. So take the soles of your feet together. You can take the feet a little bit away from you so that the feet are not really close, but more like big space, so that you can also make a space for your belly. And you can take again a yoga bolster or meditation cushion and even blocks on top, and then or just stay without any help. And then lift up straight the arms all the way up, lengthen the spine, and when you exhale, fall forward, release. You can round here if you like in the spine, or stay a little bit longer, your variation. But try to relax the legs, relax everything in your lower body. If you feel that you still have some tension, some pulling because your knees don't come all the way to the ground, I can show you can place some cushioning under your knees. And then make the pose a bit more passive so that you can really let go. We stay again here for another 3 minutes or so. So remain calm, remain patient. Accept what's happening right now. Accept this cycle. Maybe for some of you, this is a really hard pose and you're struggling there. And maybe for some of you, this is a really relaxing pose, very easy. No matter in which cycle, in which position you are, just try to enjoy. Take this pose as something positive and breathe through the pose. Check again on your body if you are letting go of everything, if you are releasing your muscles. And if that's not the case, then breathe out the mouth. Let go a little more. And maybe with the time, the pose naturally invites you to go a little deeper. And accept that invitation and dive deeper. If that's not the case, it's also okay. Just stay wherever you are. Learn to listen to your body, not to your ego. Feel your belly moving with every breath. And Nourish your baby with every inhale. Remember to keep lengthening the exhale in comparison to the inhale, so that you can find calmness, rest. We take another deep inhale here together. And we exhale out the mouth. And then slowly we start coming all the way up with your upper body. Remove the cushions, the blocks, anything you may have around you. Take again the hands around your hips. Bring the feet again on the floor, wider than the hips. And start letting your knees fall right to left. Letting again the blood, the synovial fluid, run through your joints. And slowly start finding the middle again. And we are moving now more deeply into the hips. Now was more focused on the pelvis, of course also on the hips, but now we are diving more into focus exactly on the hip area. So for that, if you have a yoga bolster, I find it great for this exercise. Otherwise, you would just stay on your forearms. We go in the frog. So take your knees wide apart. The knees are more or less aligned with the hips. I'm gonna move my blocks from here. Now I want to work a little bit more the inner rotation of the hip, because we have been really going lots of external rotation. So for that, I tell you to move the feet wider than the knees. If that is not good for you, you can stay in one line or even with the feet closer together. Then this would be more external rotation, but I'm going to show the internal rotation variation, so feet wider than the knees. And then from here, keeping long in the upper body, we start going down on the forearms. Make a space for the belly if you are using any blocks or anything to help you. And now just lay. I'm gonna show it in the beginning, but maybe because of the microphone I'll come a little bit more up from the pose, but you stay there. So just come and lay on your bolster if you have one. Otherwise, just stay on your forearms, your hands, wherever that's okay for your body, or completely on the floor. I guess with a big belly that won't be possible for you, but just there where your body feels you can hold this pose for long. And once you find the position, be soft, close the eyes, take a soft smile in your face, and hold it here. Breathe in the inner part of your thighs, so your adductor area. Relax the feet, relax the legs fully. And maybe move just in the beginning a little bit your hip forward and backward, so that you find the sweetest spot, so the spot where you feel the pose is most intense, and then you remain there. Feel free to put some polstering under your knees if it hurts on the floor. Maybe some blankets, or maybe the yoga mat is just enough. And breathe slowly. This pose can be really, really intense for many people. For instance, for me, it's really intense. So maybe you need to stay even more calm here, to stay more connected with your breath, and to bring all your attention in the areas where you feel the pose. Most likely the inside of your thighs, your groin area. And if you have your bolster, then just let your upper body release fully. Drop heavily into this yoga bolster. Lengthen and lengthen every exhale. Let your breath become slower and slower throughout this practice. Listen to your body. Listen to the wisdom you have inside. You know what you have to do. You just need to trust yourself. Here, on your yoga mat, and also the day of labor. Trust your wisdom. Trust yourself. You know what you will have to do. We take one more inhale together. And now the mouth. Let go. Now we come out really, really slowly. So first, come off your forearms if you were a bit deeper. And then start coming on your hands. And then start bringing really, really slowly the knees closer to each other until the knees are about hip width apart or even a little bit wider. Now bring the knees a little bit behind your hip, so like a wide stand on the hands and knees. And now we do circles with the hips as counter pose in one direction. Do it in your own rhythm, with your own wisdom. And this should feel really, really nice on your hips right now. Let the breath guide the movement. And then slowly change the directions of the circles. One more time, slowly. And then find the middle again. Take your right foot on the front and we go into sleeping swan, or in the usual yoga practice pigeon pose. So let the shin fall on the ground, the right knee, right shin. The left leg is extended towards the back. And now here also, if you have a yoga bolster, blocks, cushion, anything can help you, maybe a blanket, and just place it in front of you like I have this bolster or similar, or you can just come on your hands or your forearms if you don't have anything. Important you make a space for the belly, and I'm gonna show another variation where you already hold the pose. So inhale, lift your chest up, and when you exhale you start lowering down. Make sure that you don't sit on your right hip, that you just keep both hips in one line parallel to the front, and then just come all the way down as much as you can and release there. If you have a bolster or a blanket, that's great, because you can just completely relax your upper body. If not, that's also okay. You can stay like I'm showing now, like a sphinx on your forearms. Your variation. While you hold here, I'm gonna show the other variation in case someone wants to modify. That's, for instance, good if someone has a really big belly and you cannot hold this pose, you cannot make enough space. You just sit and place your right ankle on your left thigh and put the hands behind you on the ground and try to bring your left foot as close to you as that's comfortable, and you will feel also the pose on your right hip. Your variation either in the sitting position or in the laying one. I'm going to remain on the laying one. And just hold here. Breathe in deeply on the right hip. The left leg is also completely relaxed, so both legs relax. Your pelvic area, all the hip area, the belly are relaxed. If you feel that it's hard on your left knee, you can always put some folded blanket under. And you can even also, if you need some support, put a blanket, a cushion, anything under your right hip. It's not necessary, but maybe for some people it feels more chill, more comfortable. Then feel free to do that. As I said, sorry I cannot show the poses exactly as you may be able to do it, but because of the microphone I need to always keep a space so that it sounds good. Most important to keep the eyes closed. You look inside yourself. And you don't worry how this pose looks in another person. You don't care even how this pose looks from the outside on you. The only important thing is how this pose feels for you. And how much you can connect with yourself and with your baby, your babies. How much can you learn from this practice? From every pose, every asana you do. How much can your body benefit from that? And also your mind. We still hold here for another minute or so. So stay patient, remain steady. Now take a big inhale through the nose. Out the mouth. Release again. Start slowly coming back up on your forearms or your hands. Maybe remove anything you don't need now from your blocks, your cushions. And tuck your toes on the left foot. And come a bit more to the front to touch the mat. And from here we go in 3-leg dog. So lift your right leg all the way up. Activate your right glute. And then the foot down. And bring the knees again on the ground. Inhale, cow, open your chest. Exhale, cat round. Inhale, neutral position. And we do the other side. The left foot comes to the front. Walk it to the right side and let your shin, your knee fall on the ground. Extend your right leg back. Right foot is also extended and feel free to bolster under your right knee. And if you want, if your left glute stays up, you can also put a cushion under a yoga block so that you are maybe a bit more comfortable. for me it's comfortable enough to stay like this, so I'm gonna show it this way. Feel free to also place an blocks or bolster in front of you, and then when you are ready, inhale, open the chest up. Exhale, slowly start coming down. And go again as much down as your belly allows, or otherwise take the other variation where you are sitting with the left ankle on your right thigh and feeling the opening in your left hip. Bring for a moment the attention to your left hip and release that area, release the left leg, the foot, and also release your whole right leg. Let go. Remember, find your boundaries, remain still, and we hold together for a long time. To make you stronger through life, through pregnancy, and through labor. More resilient physically and mentally, as well as emotionally. You want to find the strength inside of you, and make sure you are aware of it. We are calm. We are serene. And remember, you can also recall this mantra on the day of labor, reminding yourself that no matter what happens that day, you and your baby will remain calm and serene, and you will be breathing together. We have been observing our body, our thoughts, the mind. Maybe it's time now to observe for a moment your emotions. How do you feel right now? Again, without any kind of judgment, without any expectation, without changing or wanting to change anything. Just observe how you are feeling, accept it, be happy about it. Welcome any feeling, any emotion that may arise throughout this practice, throughout your pregnancy and throughout your labor. Any emotion you may feel is just right the way it is. Take another deep inhale through the nose. Out the mouth. Let fully go. Open the eyes slowly. And then slowly come again in your forearms, in your palms. Tuck the toes of the right foot. And then come for a moment in a 3-leg dog. If that's not okay for you, you can stay in cat-cow. Then both feet on the ground, full dog. And the knees again on the floor a couple of times. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale fully. Inhale, come back in a neutral position of the spine. And find again a sitting position. We go one more time in an external rotation and flexion of the hips, and afterwards we will open the front side. So again here, I'm gonna go a bit more back. You can feel free to take in front of you blocks, cushions, blankets, yoga bolster, anything you want. I'm gonna take now as an example, maybe to show you a different variation, the cushion and some yoga block. And now you are going to cross your legs with the right shin more away from you, so on the front, and make sure that your shins are about parallel. So don't bring the feet too close. We want to take the feet a bit more away from us, and hopefully the left foot comes more or less under the right knee and the right foot under the left knee. Once you find your sitting position, if you want, elevate a little bit your buttocks. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, fall forward. And again here, you can put your head on a block if you want to rest it, or if you want to go deeper, maybe if your belly is smaller, you can even go deeper. But if your belly is big, of course, you need to make more space, so you can even place your block higher up. I'm gonna remove my blocks, but you just stay there wherever it is comfortable for you, and close your eyes and breathe, relax. Breathe slowly and deeply on your hip joint. Feel your heart open, your hips open. And relax your jaw. Your hips and your jaw area are pretty much connected. So opening, relaxing one of those areas helps the other, and the other way around. If one of these areas is really tense, it also creates tension on the other one. Let your emotions open, your hips open. And again, relax your feet, relax your whole leg, relax your hip area, relax the belly. Keep breathing. Keep connecting with the baby inside of you. Breathe in your lower back, your hips. And remember, no matter how hard it is for you to hold this pose, at some point this pose will have an end. Nothing lasts forever. Things come and go. This pose won't last forever. And labor also will not last forever. So no matter how hard it feels, the day of labor, remember the cycles of life, of pregnancy, and labor itself. Remember the cycles of the yoga praxis. Every pose starts, every pose finishes. Labor starts and labor finishes too. And then you will have your reward. Slowly start coming back up. And then move the feet very, very slowly again, wider than the hips. Take the hands by your hips. And again, windshield wipers. Enjoy. This might be like honey on your hips now, moving a little bit. Making our joints more resilient, stronger. And come back in the middle, and we do the same on the other side. So now the left shin comes in front. Feel free to take anything you need, like blocks or cushions in front of you. And once you have found your position with the shins parallel to the front side of the mat, the feet under the opposite knee, then take your arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, relax everything, fall over. Relax the arms, relax the hands, relax the shoulders. Relax fully the feet and the legs, the hips. Become so round in your spine as you wish, as you need. And remember, if you have lower back issues, maybe you just want to stay a little bit longer in the spine. It doesn't matter how deep you go into this pose, it only matters how do you feel this pose. It only matters how much you can let go. How much you can remain still throughout this practice. Stillness is the key to Yin Yoga. And through stillness of the body and a stillness, calmness of the breath, we may also reach stillness of the mind. Breathe. We are calm. We are serene. Remember your mantra. Remember your strengths, your wisdom. Just a few more breaths here. Let go with every exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale fully. And then slowly start coming back up on your hands. All the way with the upper body in a straight position. And take one more time the hands behind beside your hips. And open the feet wide and let the knees again, like windshield wipers, go right to left. Breathe in your hips. One last time to each side. Smile and come back in the middle. And now we come on our knees. So before we target the front side of the hip, the opening on the front area, we are going to do a pose to, on the one side, open the chest, the heart area, open the shoulders. But at the same time, what is most important for me now, for you in your third trimester, is that throughout this pose, as well as down dog, we will make space in the belly for the baby to move around. And that's actually really good when you know the baby is not positioned properly, to do this pose for long holds, as well as I say, down dog, so that you can help the baby to have a space to move around and be placed in the right position to come out. So for that, we go in heart melting asana. So take the knees a bit wider than the hips, if it's more comfortable for you. And now we start coming all the way down on our hands and bringing the forehead on the ground. Maybe that's too intense for somebody, so you can always take a cushion or a yoga block under your head so that you are a little bit higher, or even take blocks under your hands and just stay a little higher. Otherwise, with the hands on the floor, the forehead on the floor, take a deep inhale, and when you exhale, breathe out and just close the eyes here. The hips are more or less above your knees. And you can bring here your forearms to the ground so that we are in a more passive, more YIN position. And if at any point you feel that your shoulders start falling asleep, becoming numb, then please don't hold that way. You can either take the arms, I show it, wider apart, or you can bend your elbows so that your forearms are more or less parallel to the front of the mat, and hold there. Just observe your body. We just want to make a space for the baby to move around. We let the belly drop, relax fully the belly. And try to keep your spine as neutral as possible here, so we don't pretend to go in a deep arching, in a deep back bend. And here we are holding for a little shorter than the other poses, maybe just a couple of minutes. Relax further your whole pelvic area, your belly. Keep breathing steady and slow. One last inhale here together. And now the mouth. Let go. Slowly lift your head. Start coming all the way back on your hands and knees. And come then for a moment sitting on your heels. Just release the shoulders. Maybe roll the shoulders a little bit backward. Make circles. And then make circles with your elbows in one direction and the other. And then your wrist, or any movement that it feels good for you right now. Maybe shake a little bit the hands, the arms. And we go in the last pose before Shavasana. For that, I'm gonna show the variation that I'm going to do and that I recommend you to do, because it's really nice. You can fully relax, and besides opening the hip, we can also open the chest area. If you don't have bolsters and blocks, you can also do it on your hands, no worry. So we place the blocks in one line with each other, one in the mid position and the other in the lowest position. And now we take our yoga bolster and place it above those blocks so that it's a little bit inclined. And now we are sitting with our buttocks, our sacrum towards this yoga bolster, and the left foot stays on the ground or the leg extended, and the right foot comes on the outside of the right hip. So we are stretching the thigh and then the hip flexor, and then from here we start slowly going back so that we lay on the yoga bolster. The neck is long. You can help with your hands to keep the neck long. And now just open the arms to the sides and release. If you don't have this help, you can always just stay on your forearms like I'm showing here. So imagine the yoga bolster wasn't below me, so you could just stay on your forearms, or if that was too much, stay on your hands and keeping this leg straight or bent as you wish. We are focusing on the right side now. So whichever position you have chosen, just lay back and relax. Let the shoulders go heavy away from each other towards the ground, the arms, the hands relax. Breathe in your belly. Start letting go. Really everything. Feel your face fully relaxed till your forehead, your jaw. The lips a little bit away from each other so that your mouth is also fully relaxed. Maybe check one more time on your body. Any areas of tension, and let go. And then check again on your mind, on your thoughts. And accept it, whatever it is. Then take another moment to check on your feelings and accept it as well. And then take a very deep inhale through the nose, out the mouth, let go. Tuck your chin towards your chest first. Come on your hands again, and slowly with your upper body find the way up. Bring your right foot again to the front, extend the right leg, and maybe shake the legs a little bit, up and down towards the sides. Maybe massage with your hands on the back side, in the back of your right knee mostly. And then we do the other side. So bend your left knee, bring your left foot towards the outside of your left hip. The right leg is extended on the floor or right foot on the ground. And then start slowly coming back your way, either with your bolster or on your hands. And take a deep inhale here through the nose, out the mouth, let go. We are calm. Exhale, we are serene. We are calm. We are serene. You are more and more calm through every breath of this yoga practice. You are more self-confident, more resilient and stronger in every possible way. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. You find trust in yourself and your wisdom. And you accept with braveness, with serenity, every cycle that may arise in your yoga practice, in your life, in your pregnancy and your labor. You are great and perfect the way you are. And you are going to become a great, amazing mother. We are serene and calm. You and your baby. You breathe and become resilient together. And then take another deep inhale here. Out the mouth. Let go. Slowly tuck your chin again. Come back up on your hands. And stand your left leg to the front. Shake one more time, it feels good, your legs. Maybe massage them with your hands. And now we are ready for Shavasana, the final relaxation. I show you, you can do Shavasana as it is placed now. That's great for the third trimester. So just with your sacrum on your bolster and then letting yourself come back all the way. Palms facing up towards the sky. So the same we did now, letting the shoulders roll down. And then the feet a bit wider than the hips and letting the feet fall outward. If you don't have the yoga bolster, And you can just lay on your side, maybe taking some cushions, some blankets, whatever you need. Or if it's comfortable for you, laying on your back on the ground, then great, do that. So find a position that is comfortable for you. And then take another deep inhale, smile while you inhale. And then exhale, let go, Shavasana. The calmness after the storm. If you got time to stay longer in Shavasana, this would be great for another 5 or 10 minutes or so. From my side, I'm gonna start ending the practice. So if you want to finish with me, start deepening your breath. Start slowly moving your fingers, your hands, your toes, your feet. Move your wrists and your ankles. And then stretch the arms behind you. Make yourself really long. Expand one more time. Exhale, release, bend the knees, step the feet on the ground. Very slowly is your way out of the pose. Find your way. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the look inside. Keep connected to yourself, to the baby. And then very, very slowly find all the way in a comfortable sitting position, either kneeling or cross-legged. And then take the palms together in front of your heart, with the thumbs connected with your chest. And keep breathing slowly and steady. Send for one moment your attention to your hips and your pelvis. And breathe one time there. And then bring your attention to your belly, to your baby or babies. And inhale, say, we are calm. Exhale, we are serene. And then bring the attention to your heart area. And when you inhale, you think, I am strong, resilient, and secure of myself. And when you exhale, you think, I'm gonna become a great mother. Take a smile. Inhale deeply one more time. And out the mouth. Release. Bring your thumbs between your eyebrows for clarity of thinking. In front of your mouth for beauty of speech. And in front of your heart so that you let your heart lead your life. And I say, Namaste. Thank you for doing this practice with me and trusting me throughout this beautiful cycle in your life.